Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Takara Tomy transformer, and it is Sunstreaker. Here's the box. It is a masterpiece, and it's a Lamborghini. Side of the box and the back of the box, and here it is. So let's open this transformer up so we can look. Alright, and here we have Sunstreaker outside of packaging, and here are the accessories. We have the card, and then we have extra rear side mirrors, and then we have a couple of faces. There's the mask, and then we also have a chip right there, then two weapons, and the transforming instruction booklet, instruction pamphlet, I guess. And here's the vehicle. Alright, so here we have a closer look at the vehicle. Here's the Lamborghini. Really nice looking. Then we have some chrome plated pieces on top up on top. Here's the other side. Here's the Autobot logo. The rims. Really sweet looking Lamborghini here. And here's a close-up of Chip and the wheelchair. These are two separate pieces. And here's the back view. Let's show off these faces. One right here, one right here, and then the mask right there, and the weapons. Alright, here's something cool. Look, there's the trunk, I guess. It's in the front because the engine's in the back, and then we have the open doors, slides up, and then the headlights could raise up too. Kind of cool. On the bottom there are these two gray spots. You just need to press on them, and then the headlights will come up. That's really neat. See that right there. Very cool. So let's transform Sunstreaker here. Alright, and here's Sunstreaker in robot mode, and I must say, after transforming this guy, I've noticed he has some new articulation points, which is by far the best transformer, best masterpiece transformer we have, and I am liking this a lot. And if you're a Transformer fan, I highly recommend going out and getting this one. One thing you need to really watch out for are these side window, these rear window, side rear mirrors. Golly, yeah, they are crazy hard to transform. I can see why they're giving you a second set, because you do. If you aren't careful, you will risk breaking them. They sit right here in the section. Alright, so during the transformation, you have to fold the windows down, and you would also need to fold the side rear mirror down as well. And with the paint on these plastic, doesn't leave you a whole lot of room. So you're rubbing some of the paint off of the C-shaped clamp that's on here, and if you aren't careful, you will risk breaking that C-clamp. So that's why I think that's why they gave you extra ones, because of that reason. And you have to basically tug it all the way in, and then it needs to go into that slot right there. So there's a lot of places you need to be careful with. like down here, this sharp piece. If you aren't careful, it will rub against the hood, the hood of the vehicle. So you gotta be very, very careful when you're transforming this guy. Make sure you tug the foot down like that, pivot it down, so you give it a little room for you to work that piece in. Otherwise, you're gonna scrape the top of the car. And the joint I'm most impressed about is this one right here, the shoulder joint. So you could raise the arm right here, and then you could also swing it forward. And here you can see I swing the whole arm forward, which is nice. So it gives him a kind of a butterfly joint. So this way he could actually hold the weapon with 2 hands. And here you can see the wrist articulation. And the purpose of this is so he could hold the weapon with 2 hands now. So it's nice that his wrist could swing outward like that. So here it is. You can see how he's holding the weapon with 2 hands, kind of like a sniper rifle type of deal. Really cool. And he's actually looking down the barrel too. Nice. I like this a lot. This is by far the best masterpiece transformer we have gotten. And yeah, I highly recommend this to any Transformer fans out there. Not sure when the US version is going to come out, since this is the Takara version. And I say don't wait. Just get the Takara version. It's nice, even though it costs a little bit more if you compare it to any of the ones that came out in the US. Those Toys R Us exclusive ones. This one, it's really awesome. Look how good he is, how good he looks with the weapon on. And there's a side view. You can see the backpack that he's carrying. It is a bit thick, but I'm okay with it. There is a lot of stuff going on back here with the backpack, and transformation of it. It's quite a chore, and you have to be really careful because of the chrome pieces that this figure uses. So you gotta be really careful when transforming those parts here. And as far as range motion, the feet, there's a ankle tilt, a pivot, and then knees are on a ratcheting joint, and it bends over 90 degrees. Same with the hips, they are on a ratcheting joint, but when you swing it outward, it's on a friction type of situation. And there, I don't think there's a thigh swivel. There is a little bit of waist articulation. Actually, there is a thigh swivel. It's a little bit, but it's there. And then as for the waist, there is a little crunch. You could give them like a little bit forward, about that much or so. You could crunch forward about that. And as for the arms, you can go every which way. There's a bicep swivel, ratcheting elbows. There's actually double jointed elbows, and then full range of motion around the wrist. And then the hands, you can see it's only one piece. They don't have individual articulated fingers. The thumb is on a separate piece, and then the head is on a ball joint. So really good range motion for this figure. You could do way more poses than you would with any other masterpiece Transformers. Here you can see elbow joint way over 90 degrees. Really cool looking. And let a good look at this head sculpt. And the rest of them are still Autobot symbol. Then the legs, the feet. look from behind. And this piece kind of sticking out, that's the hood actually, but it's just sticking out back here. It's kind of annoying to look at, but you can barely see it from the front. And the legs are nice. I like how it's all folded together. Initially when you're transforming it, it's quite hollow inside here, but with a couple of panels covering it, you don't notice it anymore. And it's very easy to swap out the faces. Here you just need to tilt this head up, and then underneath there's a little slit right there. You just need to pull the face and it'll come off completely. Very easy. And here I got Chip right next to Sunstreaker. And Sunstreaker with his new face. A very happy looking Sunstreaker. And here's a comparison. Sorry, I don't have a side swipe with me at the moment, so I cannot compare him to Sunstreaker. However, I do have Megatron here next to him. He is quite short compared to Megatron, but I believe he is in the right scale with Megatron. So yeah, highly recommend this thing. If you can, I say go get it. Articulation alone is worth it for this figure, because there's a lot of posability option with this guy, and great transforming. There's fun transformation, and but you gotta be really careful, because otherwise you will scratch some of the paint off. And break some of the pieces, so you gotta be really careful when you're transforming this guy. So otherwise